I was unaware that there was someone with a halberd hanging out up here. Ah, that's terrible. So, you probably don't know this, but halberds... Well, if you don't know this, you probably just figured it out. Halberds are kind of like, you know how the rapier is super good against knights? Well, the halberd is like that, but against mounted units like Franz. So Franz is going to have to, like, not be standing on that spot, because that guy is going to absolutely massacre him if that happens again. On the plus side, we get to redo this, so we're going to have our Tor just single-handedly take out this Cavalier with lightning, because he is just fast enough to do it. Ooh, a much better level up, folks. Much, much better. So much so that I'm going to save state real fast. And okay, let's think about this. Mulder needs to get the heck out of there. Calm needs to be healed. Eirika needs to kill this knight. How are we going to handle this? Franz, I think I'm going to have you move here and use your javelin on that soldier with the poison axe. Very good. That is an excellent start. Eirika, I'm going to have you move up here and attack with your rapier. Take down this knight. And down he goes. And let's see, Nami, what can you do? Ooh, very nearly kill him. I'd like it if you actually killed him. Oh! It's like it's my birthday! A critical hit from Nami takes him down in one hit. Beautiful! And her skill, speed, and resistance all increase. I won't say I couldn't ask for more, because, you know, I could, but that was pretty good. Like, I am not going to complain about that at all. That was a pretty fantastic attack from Nami. And with her out of the way, I'm able to give Calm a thorough healing. More save stating, because I am totally paranoid. And let's see. What else can we do? I really would like to kill at least one of these knights. But it may not be in the cards. We'll just have to see. This guy, luckily, cannot reach Franz, which means he's safe for a turn. So, loot. Who do you want to hit? This guy or this guy? Who will it be? I feel like it's got to be the guy on the right. Right, because this guy can't really get much of anywhere to reach my vulnerable units at the moment. And this guy can. So let's try taking him out. And Calm, let's see. Are you man enough to finish the job, Calm? Can you do it? Answer probably, but you might die. Okay, I see how it is. What about with the Iron Blade? Ooh. Really low chance to hit there, but if you hit, you kill him in one hit. Okay, interesting choice we're presented with. What about the healer? Can we kill the healer? Answer, absolutely. I think we might want to do that, except that unfortunately we don't know exactly who is up here. Which means, yes folks, I'm going to do yet another save state. And... oh, I don't know. Let's see if we can finish off this soldier without losing Calm. Can it be done? The answer is yes. And Calm levels up. With a gazillion times better level up than he had in the last playthrough. I'm so pleased. Nicely done, Calm. And Natasha, let's see. Well, I don't really have anyone in range to worry about here. So why don't you go... well, actually, let's see. Can this guy move? No, he can't. He can't even reach her if she goes and heals Ross. Ross, my friend, you are about to experience some very pleasant healing power, courtesy of Natasha. It is your lucky day. And that, folks, is the end of this turn. Hopefully, this does not end in complete disaster. He has a 0% chance to hit, and he attacks anyway. That is the kind of AI I love to see. Brilliant. We got an iron axe out of that. Would have been nicer to get a halberd, but I'm not going to complain. Artur, luckily, is very fast, so there was no chance of him suffering a double attack there. And he was, in fact, able to get a double attack off on the enemy, which is always a good thing. And we're actually in pretty solid shape here, folks. I'm actually really pleased with how this battle is turning out so far. I am going to wait, because I'm not sure if I have enough time to actually rescue everyone. Well, maybe I do. Why not? Let's rescue the Renee citizen, and then we can drop him off down there next turn. And let's see. Another quick save state. And let's continue with this turn. I think we're in pretty good shape here, folks. I feel like we've mostly dispatched the main threats to our existence here. Oh, that's interesting. We get an elixir if we kill this soldier. Luckily, this should be pretty darn easy because, well, that's a healer. That's a mounted healer, and one who is completely defenseless. That is just grist for Damie's mill. And she gets an elixir out of it. Let's see. That is another healer up there, but not one who is likely to threaten us much here. Artur, why don't you move down there? Ooh, I don't know, let's see. You're level 6. Lute is actually level 7, which is surprising. She's not quite as fast as Artur, I think. Yeah, she's just a little bit slower, which is why she's not wreaking quite as much havoc as he is. But, man, look at that damage. She can really bring the pain. If I can just get Lute's speed up a little bit higher, oh man, then it will be on, folks. It will be on. On like a lamp that has been turned on or something. Yeah, don't ask me. I can't come up with good metaphors on the spot like that. Gosh, so picky, people. Alright. Franz, I think it's safe to move Franz back down. Well, let's see. I don't want to risk another disaster like that guy with the halberd, but I think there aren't going to be any more halberds on this map. Just in case, I'm going to save out of sheer paranoia. I'm going to move Eirika down here. And I'm going to move Franz back onto this fort so that he can start recovering health while the poison works its way out of his system. And Calm, why don't you move over here? Perfect! A mere iron lance against a rapier? Who will win? I think we know the answer to that. Eirika takes him down with her pointy stabby of death. And doesn't even break a sweat. Alright. Vanessa, why don't you go do your little rescue job here. Drop this fellow off where he's safe, and then go back to rescue some more. I think there should be some time to make this happen, folks. I don't think the spider comes down for a few more turns yet. Okay, there we go. I was wondering. This could actually be pretty bad. I might need to move out in greater numbers here. Because I do not want to leave my units unsupported out there. Alright, let's see how this goes. Oh, there it is. There's the spider. Oh. Seriously? Seriously, you're going to kill the citizen? Alright, folks, time to load. Oh, God. Unbelievable. Just absolutely unbelievable. These enemies are just so mean, you know? Just so mean-spirited. Makes me a little sad. Okay. Eirika does not need to use a rapier to take this guy down. Let's be honest. Huh, well, maybe she could have used something a little better than an iron sword. But nonetheless... Ooh, and it draws down the healer! Interesting. Well, that means we will get to take down even more enemies in our push eastward here. Alright, Vanessa. You drop the dad over... How about you drop him over here, where he's a little bit safer. And then fly back up here. The enemy's not going to go get him over there, right? Of course not. Ooh, Namie! Go work your bow magic, woman! And down goes the soldier. Some sharp shooting from Namie. Okay. There they are. I knew those enemies were around here somewhere. Alright, how far can this knight move? Okay. Eirika, you are going to hang out here with the rapier and wait for that knight to dash himself against your pointy potence. I can't think of a good word for that right now. That's okay, though. Point is, that knight is going to bite it because he is going to go after Eirika. I pretty much guarantee it. That is just the way the AI likes to play it. And let's see, who is left? Oh, Franz, of course, but he's just hanging out there detoxing, and that is perfectly fine. Oh, and there's the spider. Is this a spider? No, go away! Please, somebody help! Yep. Oh, interesting. He's going to try to javelin calm. Deals quite a bit of damage in the process. Wasn't a bad move, necessarily. This soldier has a very low chance to hit with Flux, but it will deal a lot of damage if it does. Luckily, Eirika is on top of it, and manages to avoid the blow. Okay, Franz, I think it might be time for you to come out of detox here and help out. Well, maybe not. I don't know, Ross. Are you up to it? Can you finish this guy? Ooh, not quite, but pretty close. Well, let's see. Eirika, you can certainly finish this guy off with a blow from your rapier, yes? Ooh, not quite. Interesting. Alright, well, first things first. Calm needs to run away, because he is clearly not fit to be tangling with this particular brand of enemy. And let's see. Yeah, I think priority number 1 is going to be rapiering this knight. Ho-ho, and a critical to finish. Nice, nice, nice. Eirika just looks so awesome whenever she does that critical attack. I love it. Ooh, yeah. Nami, now it's up to you to finish off this shaman. Show him how it's done. Ooh, and another critical finish! Man, my guys are just showing off now. Ooh, good level up, too. Very nice. Nami strutting her stuff in Bowman style. Is that a style? Did I just make that up? Who knows? Doesn't really matter, though. And you know that had to hurt. Because that attack just plain looks like it hurts. Alright, Franz, time to come out of detox, finish off this healer for me, and we will continue on our way down to the mountains to ensure that those poor civilians do not meet their end at the nasty fangs of that giant spider thing. How far can this guy move? Okay, he can only move one more space, so we have a little bit of time to do some rescuing here. Vanessa, why don't you fly on down here? You can drop her off next turn, and then come back to help out the mom. I think we should be okay here, folks. I think we are in pretty good shape. Don't quote me, because this is Fire Emblem, and horrible things happen constantly. No. I think we're actually pretty much in the clear here. Oh, and look! All Franz really needed was a little jog, folks. He's finally gotten the poison out of his system. Good job, Franz. Okay. Vanessa, why don't you drop off the little girl, and then fly back up here to ensure that that poor woman does not end up getting capped by that giant spider. Vanessa is in harm's way here, but I think she'll be okay. These spiders are not the strongest enemies. She should be able to last for at least a couple turns. Barring something incredibly horrible and unfortunate. Which, again, this is Fire Emblem. It can always happen. So I'm not going to say that it won't. I will just say that it's kind of unlikely. And that is it. Alright. Very good, very good. And that is it for this turn. And the spider goes after Vanessa. Luckily, Vanessa misses. Well, when I said luckily she misses, I meant luckily the attack misses her. But then she went and missed also, so I guess it was kind of lucky for the spider also? Hard to say. Alright, Vanessa. Time for you to do some of your rescuing magic. Atop your winged ponycorn. And the civilians are safe. Huzzah! Eirika is way higher level than everyone else. I kind of feel like maybe I should just feed this monster to someone else. Except no one else is quite as close. I don't know, Calm. Maybe you can help out. Maybe Nami can help out a little. I don't know. Franz clearly is not going to be doing anything because he cannot travel over these hills at all in his horseback style. It might end up being a sort of a another Eirika kill here, folks. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. As you can see, Novalla is hanging out right up there. I think he's going to wait for us to advance a little further before he tries to make his move, though. I hope so, because I don't want to be split here. If at all possible. Oh, and the spider goes straight for Eirika, but with a 2% chance to hit, does not get very far. Can't say that I'm entirely surprised. Okay. Vanessa, why don't you just kind of fly over here and drop Mom off next to the daughter? Very good, very good. You have officially served your function. Well done. And Namie. Ooh, that is a good opportunity for her to get some target practice. And down goes the giant spider. Nicely done. And a weapon level increase to go with it. Very nice. Okay, let's have a look. I'm not too crazy about the state of this iron sword. I feel like maybe we should swap out for one that is a little less close to dying. How about this one right here? And we'll equip her and carry on with our march towards Novalla. We are pretty close to ending this battle, folks. It is just a matter of taking out the few remaining enemies. And Novalla, as big of a bastard as he is, it's not actually that hard to kill. He's kinda like the shamans we've already been dealing with, except a little tougher. Alright, Vanessa, you can hang out down there. We don't have any more need of you. Namie, on the other hand, we do want to have with us. And let's see, where can these guys move to? Okay. Alright, it looks like our best bet is to draw out this mage. So, Loot, why don't you move up here and convince that mage to attack you? Oh, no, he's going for Artur. That's perfectly okay. Artur is more than capable of nailing this sucker. Might take him a couple turns, but he can do it. Alright, Loot. Show this guy what you're made of. The answer is fire and death. That is what Loot is made of. And that is exactly what that guy experienced. A fiery, explosive death. Alright. It is just about time to move in and finish off these unfortunate enemies. I'm not sure why I'm really not sure why it bothers showing us the civilians' turn, as if we really want to see that they're still just hanging out down there. So that's interesting. Novalla can actually deal a pretty heavy amount of damage to Ross with an attack if he wants. I feel like Loot actually might be the person to lead off this assault, simply because she is so much more resistant to magic. Unfortunately, she also deals very little damage. And actually, because she's using elemental magic, she actually has a disadvantage vis-a-vis Novalla, who uses dark magic. So I think Artur is actually going to be our man here. Still not looking too great. But it's better than nothing. The odds are slightly in his favor, and just in terms of, like, hitting and not necessarily getting hit in return. As you can see, Franz would take a heavy, heavy hit if that guy were to attack him with magic. I kinda wonder how Namie would do. Let's move Franz out of the way and make some room for Namie to move up. I guess we'll find out pretty soon. Calm, why don't you move over here? Maybe that will convince Novalla to move out of the way. Nope, Novalla is going to stay absolutely put. I think he might actually be one of those stationary bosses, which, if so, makes our job much easier. See, that could be a decent lead into the attack. Alright, I'm just gonna do a save state. There's just too much that can go wrong for me to leave it entirely to chance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I like to see. It's Nami. She is going to be our mage killer, folks. No, it can't be! They've made it this far? Grr, must I do everything myself? Yes, including die. So as you can see, Nami is pretty badly hurt by that attack, but that is nothing that our friends Mulder and Natasha can't take care of. And more importantly, that puts Novalla in a pretty bad spot because we can now move in and finish him off pretty much with impunity. Although first I'm going to have Ross kill this guy with the lance because, why not? Free experience points, right? And a free level up. Check that out. He's now a level 2 pirate, with greater hit points and greater speed. Very useful. Yeah, go for it, Artur. Why not? Very nice. So, let's see. Who do I want finishing this guy? Franz could maybe use another level. He's still really good. Like, he doesn't really need to level up anymore at this point. He's awfully, awfully good. Calm, actually, could probably use it. Calm, let's see what you can do. And down he goes. Ah, is this the end? No fame? No glory? That's right, Novalla. All you get is a sword to the throat, courtesy of Calm the Thief. Ooh, that's a good level up. Nicely done, Calm. You're safe now. Wah, wah. I was so scared, so very, very scared. Thank you. You saved us both. If you would like, please take this. And thank you again. We just got an Orion's Bolt, folks. Orion's Bolt is awesome, because we can use that to promote Nami once she gets to the proper level, and she is totally awesome once you promote her. Oh, you see this, folks? We're about to hear the secret of the bracelet at long last. Eirika's ready, and I know I am too. As you know, Princess, Renee houses one of the legendary sacred stones. Of course, it's in the temple. It's supposed to be a ward against evil. Yes, the true stone is, but the stone in the temple is nothing but a forgery. The real sacred stone of Renee lies beneath the royal castle. Guarding it is a powerful seal, an infinitely complex lock of sorts. What? Is this true? Yes, King Fado confided in me himself. The sacred stones banished evil long ago and possess powers beyond our ken. The ancient kings of Renee felt it prudent to seal ours away. They feared its power could be misused. They thought to remove the temptation. The keys to break the seal were hidden too, forged into bracelets. The very ones that you and your brother, Prince Ephraim, wear. Our bracelets? How could Father keep this a secret from me for so long? They must know nothing of the bracelets. Tell them only if some great peril strikes. These were King Fado's exact orders. Prince Ephraim knows nothing of the bracelet's secret either. The king told me this out of fear that something might happen to him, so that when the time came, the two of you would learn the truth. The bracelets have such meaning. Yes, and we are the only living souls who know the secret of the Stone of Renee. At least, that's what I was given to believe, and yet... Yet the Grotto army has made it clear that they want me only for my bracelet. Yes, quite clear at that. I don't know how, but Emperor Vigard must have learned the secret somehow. And now his troops pursue the bracelet, and we are no closer to knowing his motives. He would use the bracelets to unlock the sacred stone and destroy it in secret. Perhaps. Which means that my brother and his bracelet... If he's been captured, they may have the bracelet already, and he may be... Ephraim... Princess, we must take Novalla's words to be true. We must hurry to Prince Ephraim. The enemy soldiers who fled the battle will have reported our location by now. If the prince is being held prisoner at Renval, I fear they might execute him once they learn of our approach. You're right, we have no time to waste. We must hurry to Renval. Let's go rescue my brother. And that's it, folks. That is the end of Chapter 6, Victims of War. Luckily, there were no victims in that one. Except for, the Grotto soldiers, but whatever. They're always the victims. That's just kind of how it goes. Especially when you get to Save Scum. Because I'm a cheating bastard. Alright, folks, I hope you enjoyed watching that episode. We are going to continue with our sinister playthrough of Fire Emblem The Sacred Stones in just a little while. For now, however, I must bid you adieu. I'm Greg Stern. I will see you guys next time.